That said, the stall here is still good. Two players of T1 have rotated over, and EDG look like they're going to try and force themselves out. No one's looking at Izu, and it's an ace to kill.
Going forward into this, they have got, I don't want to say an open site, because we do still see showers controlled there, but for EDG, you're looking at the small wins, right? Can they get a plant down? Can they cost anyone anything? Can anyone deal with Meteor? Apparently not! Farming up! Same from round one. Looking like he fancies going again in round two.
Shocking scene so far, and yeah, EDG, they'd be lucky to get a plant down at this point. No showers controlled. They finally call Simon in, but Meteor is still here with that Guardian. He is wreaking havoc.
Now let him go. Let him do it back to back. This could be back to back aces stacks. He fancies a go. Why not? Let him get on the board as well. Feel out the game. EDG. Yeah, they need to do some damage on this round.
Yeah, Kong was 5-13 in opening kills yesterday's series. There you go.
That'll
Chichu's going to be the guy to step up.
Very nice.
But now with players already quick on the rotate from T1, we'll see if Izu can stay alive here.
It's a lot on Izu's shoulders. A bit of a superstar in the making! And Simon, what is going on? I've never seen EDG look this lost in this round. But Izu, does he consider? I think he does. He's very aware that maybe Chichu's missing. They've only seen so many on the site. Smoggy has succeeded, but he spots out the player and Chichu's low.
Look at Meteor. Meteor snuck out into wood too. Like T1 have positions on this site.
This is super uncomfy for the post plant. Let's see if Izu can clear towards long. He still has his util to play with. He's still pinned on this one. Chichu has to back away. Meteor getting away with murder again. Now EDG starting to suffer, down to 3, but that spike is still ticking.
It's getting messy on the site. Kong keeps it up for EDG, and he gets another. EDG was looking tough for a moment, but he goes for a swing, finds those kills, and now Izu is turning it around.
It's not over yet. The time is ticking. Nobody's going to be ice cold about this one. You can't lose it like this. The time!
He's
absolutely got it! What is going on with EDG right now? As well, that they felt they could have beaten EDG. There were a couple of things that went wrong. They didn't blame it on anything else. It wasn't like just got lucky. But he took some accountability for it, knowing that they can tighten up the screws a bit, polish it a little further. But first pick this time around for EDG. Can they stick the landing?
Yeah, back-to-back rounds, they found it into A, and again, moving into a little bit of a B split. That'll be interesting, and Kong's one away from the showstopper. There's worlds here where EDG can get him online and keep it coming.
I like the stall towards long, though. That is lovely. It divides, and it conquers! Silver the one to try and do the damage this round. And again, the two players on long can't support. Divided by the molly, held back, and deleted by Stacks. Simon, there was a little bit of threat to this round initially. We saw a little bit of that, pick coming in, maybe something to be had. It feels like that's been shut down really swiftly. Simon, yeah, these angles too good. T1, 3 standing, flawless on the board.
Sure, you come into that round and...
Indicative of it being this B site hit.
It's hard to exec here though, because there's a knife to shut down the head.
Molly again towards long. This time they beat it though. We're gonna have the ult on top. Izu tries to make a stand, goes down. Stacks still on site, and Stacks controlling the site. He's got an armor Kankan. He does. He's bringing EDG to their knees. Chichu, a 1v3. Good luck. Buzz is having none of it. T1.
Seen what, 3-4 B execs, and every time just good gunplay of T1 have shut it down.
And a new conundrum, but again, it's resolved. Izu this time to deny the early start. They expect the pressure from long, and Silver can then backfill the space. That site is inaccessible. You've got to find something else to do here, EDG, or find a new layer to this, because they're just getting decimated. This is not difficult for T1. This looks easy against the reigning champions. This looks
right now, and they have to course correct quickly. There's no longer any time to work with, at least on this opening map.
Oh, that pivot point, isn't it? And it feels like EDG haven't solved so many of these different problems. This unwillingness to back away from that B hit leaves them in the dark towards A.
It's also looking at the double ults, right? Chichu and Simon are ready to maybe look for an A exec. Now they've just got the null command to send it in. Flash out of the smoke. Kong's gonna be sending it into Lamps. What is going on?
It's only him. He's held up. Meteor will not relent. He will not give up his sight. And he's gonna punish every single one. T1 again.
So Some options to trap play off of contact,
Huge.
but Izu with this ultimate, I mean, they're just gonna go running through.
Yeah, there should be, you know, green light, go for it, get in there. Meteor fancying it. They're still on line of weapons. Meteor, they have no idea. Now they see him, but now it doesn't matter. It felt late even on the call then. Chichu turns, does get Meteor, but the paranoia mounting. They're burning every ult they got because they need a round. They need something on their side. But Stax is defusing. He gets taken off the defuse. EDG might scrape by here. But Buzz and Selvin, oh, coming together at the right time, at the right place. Simon, good luck. The time is too late.
EDG finally on the board, and they put... Yeah, Meteor and Izu have done a great job of holding on to hookah control pretty consistently. Although will be Meteor in a 1v2.
Yeah, this could be nice though. They have no idea. Turns a flash, no sweat. He's gonna hold this down, and once again it offsets this hit. It delays the approach. He spots out one, calls it out. Izu fills the void. They are perfectly in unison. T1 shoulder to shoulder, making EDG again look frayed around the edges.
There's just no time left either. Meteor's still on the hunt. Look
He's
at this
hungry.
guy.
Oh, he wanted more. Chichu denies, but still, this is done. 9 seconds. Put a fork in it. Simon, there's nothing to do but die. This dominance from T1 is absolutely gorgeous to witness. They've got a great read, and EDG look asleep.
Meteor's decision-making is so snappy.
Repositioning, T1 feeling a little cocky, right? It feels like they're so willing to fight on this, feeling like they're favored, and right now they certainly are. Big shot! Buzz, beautiful. Can't switch out in time though. EDG trading back in. Nice though from Stax, holds it down once again, denying the split, denying the crunch. Stax in control. Nobody. You got anything? He's got himself Phantom make way from the tether, but nobody gonna just play towards elbow. It feels very predictable, readable, but does T1 get away with this? Can they clear this cleanly? Yeah, they can. T1, again, look, just not looking phased.
Over into the safe side.
He's looking disruptive though. Tries to divide, get in front of them. This isn't bad, he's still got a position to play from. Buzz controls towards Shower, gives a little bit of space to fall back from, but he fights forward. Still goes for more. Buzz looking electric right now. Nobody and Smoggy, the only two on their feet, trying to get Simon back up here. Fighting together. EDG controlling backside.
It's a brilliant call from EDG to keep fighting forward. Just get away from the operator. But Izu has still been holding on this B site the entire time. EDG have left Simon to deal with the oppa late, and they can even pivot back into him if he finds the pick on the lurk.
Izu, does he hear it? Does he know he does? Do they check? They've got to. They do. Smoggy gets him. Rotation caught. EDG. Finally getting a second. I mean, Chichu, we reading that? I mean, it depends how far he wants to go on this. Buzz doesn't need to go too far, but Chichu, he read it really well then. Very present to keep that in mind, and that should open the gate towards A. Now, you don't know how much freedom you have, but this is certainly indicative.
That said, still a lot of utility here. Meteor can play around, stalling it out for the rotates to come on in. He's got a friend in Stax. He's getting in front of the smokes.
Meteor, feeling a little mad about that one. Kong beat that. He was able to satchel over the top to take the space away. Dealt with as well. Kong again, starting to warm in this. Izu and Sylvan, tough predicament to play out from. Plenty of ults, nice from Simon. Very aware round from EDG. Maybe a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel here. Izu, a highlight player, but a 1v4. A lot to ask, and it's not going to be answered today. EDG getting the minimum rounds they can here.
Ready to quickly rotate over to whichever side of the map needs him. With that Tejo drone going down B, seeing nothing. Now Simon can repo over towards A and have the knife ready to stall the hit.
That's nice. Buzz gone. Oh. All right. And,
well,
fair enough.
Guess it's a 4v4.
and again, Izu, not one of the standout players, at least so far in this map, but he's certainly been a name that's been catching a lot of attention throughout, so see if he can maybe start heating up as well. But hey, it's been the Meteor show so far. Lovely flash. What? Huh? How are EDG the ones to walk out of that okay?
Just keep left clicking, I guess. Eventually it's going to work out.
Oh man, that is wild. Stax and this round is ridiculous. This round is Did he get spotted? He did. Nobody really sharp. But it's down to Izu. 1v2, not easy, and nobody not letting it slip now. Diffuse for EDG. And that round felt bizarre.
Actual planning when the calling isn't going right.
And that's, for EDG here, you're looking for clean rounds. They do have a better weaponry. Oh. Buzz! He's right behind you! And he's got help! Buzz! Just decimating them! He's on 5 HP, but he's still swinging! Okay, Spike's gone down. We've got Chichu and Smoggy coming back in.
Oh, that's a huge knife. It's going to spot both players. Meteor's right flush with the wall. Again, T1 beautifully.
You can't let him get away with it, T1! Surfs, Stingers, classics. It ain't much, but Smoggy, he's going to give it a damn good go here. Not sharp enough this time. And again, you don't fight one of T1. There's 2, there's 3. They are all there. I like the fast flank, but what does it matter when they're going to have side control unless it's a little bit of stall?
Yeah, EDG trying to dominate space into Lamps right now. Buy some time, but Buzz perched up in heaven is now going to switch over, get the spike on the ground. That's more orbs to him. Everything going T1's way.
Chichu taking the very long road to get over here. That's comfortable. And now the quiet is so loud. The fact that no one's seen Chichu, surely someone goes, probably a flank here. We still have the utility behind us, might have taken the long route. He does get a step closer, but look at these repositions in the post plant. No one's really vulnerable to him trying to work back into this. He'll have to give away the game by obviously tapping the spike. There's the awareness now. Meteor goes down for it. Can you cost him any more, Chichu? Tap on the spike. Someone will check. And it was Buzz. Easy in the end, 3 standing, 11 rounds.
Still that stacked over on A short.
Kong. Takes a lot to be brave in these situations, but they're going to try and stand and fight on this one, and they might get punished. Buzz, head first, Meteor with the 1-2 punch. T1, they're already in on the site. EDG had a quick rotate off the back of the drone that went down from nobody, so they have the extra body here. Simon is at least controlling some of the space. Chichu now, working back in through from Lamps. Going to be forced away from this, though.
He needed that. Now EDG come on in, but Sylvan still locking them down, seeing just a pixel angle over the smoke.
Yeah, Chichu and nobody up against it now. T1 with the numbers. Izu waiting and watching, controlling so much of this site. There's nothing for nobody to do. He makes it go, but it is nowhere near good enough. 12 to... You're going to trigger the wall towards long. That's a lot of bodies now spotted. I'm looking at Meteor's timing here. Does he try and catch a little bit of a window on it? Oh, and he's rewarded! Nobody to... Meteor getting away with murder! And T1 just explode on the side! Kang and Simon left to pick up the pieces. Oh, he's trying! Simon's trying, but trying is not enough!
A lobby trap. Getting right up close personal next to this smoke. Nobody has the drone to clear it out, but it's already a fight!
But do they clear it? They do. They give it a glance! A cursory glance is not enough! T1 trading out perfectly! Again, they stand in unison, and they destroy EDG! Izu now going to be threatened here. They're all on the side. They're all towards that smoke. There is a deadly threat, and Sylvan can't deal with all of it. No, he can't! Better! Much better from EDG! Bursting out together, fighting as a pack. Stacks, I was really in the, trying to build something up there. Calm it down. Kang's going to get that Phantom. He's good. You're right place, right time. Good trade for Kang though. Keeping this now level pegging, but there are players on this side, so it could get a little bit scrappy. I want to see this kept clean from EDG. Buzz rattling a bullet through Kang, and now they're down a player, and Stacks. No! Oh, Simon does get headshot though. This makes him pretty vulnerable to this, and Buzz is feeling a little tricky. Nice from EDG, navigating the threats. But look at the HP. Smoggy, 10. Simon, 35. Silver trying to take on the better HP Chichu. It's possible for Izu, and it doesn't happen. Close, not close enough in the end.
Holding the stun just off of the contact, little combo piece to come through, and Kang's quickly taken into the space.
Yo, that's really...
He gets a kill!
He walks the smoke like that! Stack, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it! Oh, okay, Simon's just like... Someone just got jump scared by this. Surely not a third, right? Surely not a third! EDG kept on their toes here, but doing well. Dealing with the trail of players crawling out from sewer.
I mean, it's unexpected, that's for sure. T1 were certainly trying to get cute with it, and Izu as well takes the timing to isolate the fight. Spike's being planted too, so maybe with these cages and smokes going out, he has a timing window to slip into.
They're trying to get a little techie on this, I like that. And I gotta say, Sylvan on that Omen, like what we've been seeing from him. Probably one of those cerebral players I've seen as of late. But can they clear EDG? Dedicated in the ball.
Player standing.
It's a belting shot, but Chi-Chu's here now. Starting to warm up a little. Look at.
I think enough teams have been abusing low buys by going for these outlaw purchases, even on the attack.
Spike
That said, he's
planted.
getting all the way in the backside of me. Look at that. That's pretty.
He tried to put on a show for us. Stack's gonna stop it, but still, he should be dead in the water. Yeah, Izu, last one to try and make a stand, but this is better from EDG. Controlled, poised, handled. Lovely stuff. Up to 4 now. Make it. You've got to imagine there'll be util here. Oh, stolen away! Right out in front of him. And now Meteor, you better not miss. He doesn't. Kong goes down. It felt like death from either side.
Meteor calls it a kill contract. I call it a kill steal. Just plucking Kong away from that, but still Buzz is waiting on the other side of this smoke.
Yeah, Buzz doesn't want to give this up. Trying to stick around on the side.
He
See
dodged
the ult
it.
coming in. This is nice. He's still got room. He's trying to make up for it. Kill stolen before, but made up for now. It's Simon and Chi-Chu to try and claw into this one. That's brutal, though. Chi-Chu being the headliner now. Put out, leaving Simon on 30 HP. Not gonna get it. T1 back in the game here.
Don't know what he's looking at, but right now T1 have slept down into mid. Chi-Chu's not looking at it. And now EDG boxed into the A site, forced to move towards the operator.
Buzz got to get out of there. Yeah, takes the TP. Backs away, finds a new angle to play from. They're still... Oh! Quick as lightning from Buzz. And EDG now down to the 3. Still trying to make it in towards the site. The crossfire, the flash. It is perfect. T1 flawlessly. Close. See, we still have Sylvan here. We did have that TP taken. There are players on this side of the map. There's a lot of players here. Buzz is going to let them know. That's going to ring the dinner bell. They want in. Sylvan's gone down. They find the side. Smoggy gets caught out. Izu's right there. Trading back and back. T1 trying to hold on, but Kong is tearing them apart. Has he read this?
I got the spike.
Has he got an idea? Kong, are you serious right now? Oh my God. Both of these players, brilliant in their own way. Kong daring Stax to take a look. Stax, he says he'll have a go, but Kong just that bit better. Keeps EDG back around towards the B side, but information. Buzz wants it, he gets it.
3.
Plenty seen. Should be enough to give away the game. Buzz? Buzz? That's a little too far in my mind. Hoping, praying that'd work out. It's not gonna happen. Meteor, are you going to walk smokes as well? I mean, he's got a double tap on, but this feels almost too easy until then. He's the one to do well, but it's EDG finding stability after their own timeout.
I like the more they're ready for the fast retakes.
And this seems quite simplistic an approach because he's maybe feeling this, and maybe not this time too far. All alone, no support, gets done for. And Meteor taking a glance over the top of the site, but there's a lot of bodies here. Sylvan's still here. We've still got a lot to clear here for EDG. But they fight as one. They fight together. Buzz does some work, but it's all still traded out in EDG's side. Where the hell is Stax? Question that they have not answered yet. Can Stax do the unthinkable? Not today. Chi-Chu is there. EDG back in this series. Into this. Starting to just shoot back, right? It feels like it's been a little bit of an absence from that. But finding their footing now would be perfect. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. That will absolutely do it. Still trying to be he's just untouchable. You just can't take him down. Slick moves, but it is a lighter purchase for T1, so we don't lose our minds just yet.
Yeah, Kong's doing some crazy flying business up in mid. Now EDG, they slow down, they wait, they know T1's going to start walking. That again, it feels like a very different team compared to map number 1. Maybe that's the difference of the maps, of the work they've done. Yet every time, even in these bad buys, like Izu, I feel like he's been in these spots where his whole team is dead and he still finds
8 rounds in their name, keeping T1 a mile away.
more ults for EDG to work with. Early undercut, and Kong's up just doesn't pay off.
That's one of the 2 heavy hitters removed, making it a little bit trickier. Chi-Chu dead as well. Buzz. The timing on this is actually going to be pretty interesting. Okay, Meteor does manage to get Simon. The site's still under scrutiny. Buzz is just coming alive here. He's still got to do a lot more, though. Oh, Buzz is going nuclear on the site. Oh, it's incredible from Buzz! Now, 4 rounds for T1 is workable, but it's not easy.
Ooh, I like this setup from Kong Kong. Oh, wait, we're just dropping the bomb and he's taking heads!
Spike down. C.
How did he get the second? How did he get And Buzz, he's selling them hook, line, and sinker here.
Yeah, he's trying to do his best, but there's players enclosing him from every single direction. Good news, I suppose, for T1 is Spike is surely to end up getting planted here. Quick.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I can't allow this to happen. Why do I feel like it might happen? Izu. Yeah, okay, nice. Get cleared. That's fine. It's all fine. We make it through the round. EDG have 4 standing. Kong managed to get 2 magically. I don't understand it, but it's all good. EDG up to 9.
That's the thing, though. If you can relax.
This C side, we've got a plenty of player here as well. Chi-Chu, one of them. Going to be guarding towards backside. Turns the flash as well. Turns it as well as he could at least. But still going to get his man. T1, what are you doing? EDG, this is not the round that you let slip.
It's the inverse of the first half. And Outlaw alive in a 1v4, but Kong Kong might just be better.
Oh, there's something about Kong right now. And Buzz is on 1 HP. And remember before how this happened. Buzz against Kong. And this time Buzz holds his nerve. He waits. Did he take a glance? Did he take a look? He does now. The shot comes in! 1 HP and a dream! Right up behind him. Does he get a pixel out of place here? Our drone's coming, but he doesn't care. See me all you want. It's Izu to catch him. Deny this. Stacks gets out with his life. But the pressure's still coming, but look at the TP.
Yeah.
Buzz! He's right back behind them. T1 running it back from spawn.
He's on 1 HP again, getting a 3K.
Oh, Smoggy, they're not going to come towards... Oh my God, this could be devastating. Wait, it can still work out in his favor. How's he gone away with this? I don't get it. Buzz, almost on a platter, does go down, but he sees it all.
EDG do so well to just hold their...
Timing is everything. Flank on a flank, right? We've got Kong on one side, Meteor on the other. Oh, you got Smoggy turning around to a terrible surprise, seeing Meteor in the back lines, and now they got problems. They wanted a pinch on that. Izu trying to play it forward, but Chi-Chu succeeds. Nice from Kong. There's the flank coming in. Stacks is over towards quad. This is a lot on their shoulders. Meteor needs to be up to the task. Stacks, oh, a nice try, but EDG stand firm here. T1 commits. They're giving it a go. Meteor is going to snatch Kong. That's a big 1v1 though. Whoa, and Kong does go down. Meteor back into the fray and back in towards the site. But EDG have bodies here. Simon not clean enough on that. And T1 show him how to get around.
Buzz with another 3K.
Because EDG weren't in a massive hurry. They didn't have to be too worried, you know, after that half. Now they got to start keeping a little bit of a closer eye. Get a couple more of those. And now we're talking. Ooh, Izu, in a round like this, are we really going for that?
Oh,
hello. Peekaboo. Ooh, this is still pretty risky, but he does manage it. He's fine in the end. Gets away from the threat from nobody, but Kong still controlling. Still posturing and threatening. The Owl drone.
Eyes on Garage right now. Izu looking for a little step out. Actually, sorry, Chi-Chu. Just getting pushed back.
Go with it. Going for this B plant here is risky. Stacks might die for it, and they already retake front site. Trying to disrupt the deeper lines is difficult, but it's certainly not impossible, and they have some numbers here. T1 making this hard work, but they're going to hold this down. They've got the ults to try and bank on. Already Stacks does get a tag. Does at least deny that first attempt here.
G trying to tap back on, but that pop flash is going to be brutal. Kong with 3, though. Still has chances in this round.
It ain't over. Util coming in. Pressure starting to happen here. Simon up against Izu. You got to check on this. You got to swing on this. He's got it. He had the info. And T1 have at least another go at.
See the jet.
But if they swing this corner.
Ult to scan
TP,
it.
there it is. Hiya. Not sure how much info they got, a fair amount, but the ice turning was enough for Kong. He's been in this position before, and he's succeeded. But they don't fancy it. They hear that up, and they scatter. Other side of the map, they have no idea. Now they know! Meteor reminding them of who he is. There's still a man
of the
here.
match.
Surely, surely, the Kung is still here. It ain't over till he falls. The spike should be planted. Nobody is here early. I mean,
he's
the
crazy.
temptation. He wanted it. Stax laughed in his face as Kung called upon. Though there's a lot of bodies here for EDG. Buzz, gotta be careful now. Looking for some support here. The paranoia comes in, but it's a little bit too short, I think, to find the connection. And Chichu backfilling the space. Beautiful from him, but outdone by the sheer weaponry. Yeah, these are both kind of indicators, right? That no one's kind of fallen back. That Kung's heard nothing. He's still going to be very diligent clearing towards window, but Smoggy does so well. Hold on, it's game on. And now EDG needs to pick up the pace, but Sylvan stunning with Izu. Kung has to come forward, or it's going to be 10 apiece here. Kung given nothing. They know it. If he wants it, you gotta really go for it, but they're gonna force him again. Leave him on this operator. He's still gonna drag one down with him. But the round, nonetheless, is T1's. And I've seen them approach this. Kung standing his ground this time. Maybe this time he'll get his man. Takes down Stax. Buzz doubling down. Where did he get that from? But Simon is still here. Enough to keep the sight, waving the EDG banner until Izu barrels on up. Now Smoggy feeling surrounded, rightly so, they count it down, they swing together. We saw it before, Chichu was a mile away.
Hold on, Chichu's got the spike.
Oh, he's got his ult too.
But now that gives up his position as well.
When you're 1v2, Chichu, you've got your chance. Can you keep your team in the lead, or is T1's comeback inevitable, Chichu? Oh, it was bold, but it falls apart. T1 taking the lead.
Now they try and show a little bit extra presence, but T1 realize it hasn't been the walk there, so the mid walk is expected.
Oh.
And Izu's there for the swing, not going to get fooled twice on that angle.
Okay, so Chichu gone.
Actually, they're not. They're going to back away and try and fake this hit while the spike makes it into C.
This is unbelievable. Meteor is keeping so many players, and he's still thriving. Outnumbered on the site. He's still standing. Just dropping body after body. T1 flawlessly making it.
Once they deal with this tripwire in garage, options to accelerate into C off the ultimates. Early canceled out. They see the players on the site, but Smoggy is here. Smoggy is waiting too. The EDG anchor, but T1 are not slowed down.
They needed someone, anyone to stand up, and Chichu's still here, but it's a little sloppy, but it's fine. He gets the job done.
Down, C.
Wait. Stax and Izu in a 2v2. Simon's got ult. Surely that's enough to tip the scales over, right? Maybe not. Down to a 1v1. It could close right now. And look at the HP. 10 on one side, 30 on the other. And it's a clash around the back. T1, 13 to 10. And we were complimenting them, especially in map 1. For T1 at least, we'd be able to divide and conquer against EDG. Izu again denies the push-up, turns the flash, he's back in the action. Where's the follow-up? No trade there. Sylvan a little slow on this, and EDG make the most of it. That's 4 alive. That's got to be a plant.
Deciding to go up onto the rope, go slip and sliding through spawn to close out the round. I mean, that's a little bit of the gusto you wanted to see out of EDG. Got to be really creative on your entry pathing. On this map to view side anchors, T1 just gonna face up 2 players, snag an orb. Credit to Sylvan to find the one.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts, but, you know, I guess he gets an orb.
Up on a round like this. Could even just hold and try and play some exits. When you look at it, EDG have 3 rifles, so 2 kills here would be massive. 1 more and T1 have done real damage.
They've got a Bulldog on Buzz now. And you are looking at damage, right? You're looking to min-max, right? We don't look at round wins.
Enemy remaining.
Relax, guys. I think we're good now. Stax, can he keep him on site? Can he lock him in here? Drag him down with him. Take him down, sure. Stax is making this cost a fortune. EDG will make it out of the rut.
Oh, dear.
Damn. Okay, well, that's not the outcome they were hoping for. Kung looks singular in approach, doesn't he? Focused towards the goal, but he doesn't manage to connect towards where he wants to. Buzz is still very much alive and on top. Stax already prized out Kung. The sport's here. T1 lock it down. Chichu swept aside. Bot reveal at least early presence towards A main.
Oh, so they see the A main presence, they hear the zip line being taken down onto the south side, but it's a great timing found on Kong Kong. See, Izu was going for that walk because they got the comm up and start moving out of there.
So faint though, but again, you got to look at who's still shouldering A. It's gonna be Buzz. Done for, deleted. That should be the red carpet rolled out. They don't know how much success. I mean,
Of Chichu on drop as well is exactly what they want.
flash to play in Meteor though. Has a glance, Smoggy one side, two the other, isolates one. And I don't think he makes it out of this alive. They're trying, but no one can trade in. Yes, he can actually. Stacks, I lied to you. He gives it a damn good go, but 3 more, surely not. I'm gonna back off for Stacks here. It cements those foundations, right? It gives you that nice bit to lean back to. Your big ult on Simon here. Kung Kung already lovely towards Buzz, but he can't escape. T1 want to crunch and they want to have a little bit of a biff themselves. And they pull the trigger on the ult here. That's wild. Stacks on the swing. Takes out Smoggy, but it's still a 3v3. And look at the weapons. It's gonna be there. They do get the upgrades though. Sylvan's got himself a Phantom. So they are back in this, but Redwell, nobody shouldering this. Is he alone? Doesn't matter apparently. Gonna find Sylvan. Nice! On the second. And the whole time, Meteor was pretty much disconnected from this fight, kind of waiting, wondering if it was going to be that B hit. It wasn't. The 3 from EDG, navigating these puzzling problems very well. Meteor gonna make something out of nothing here. He's ahead of it. Meteor, thank you, Simon. There we are, EDG. Make it out of there with 2 standing, and again, it's not...
Smoggy too.
Nobody's only 1 away as well. Like, they are all getting real close to that kind of full hand of impact ults. But Chichu, damn, that is clean. Yeah, Buzz just gets his head ripped off.
That was the showstopper too. I mean, EDG are just full contact, killing T1.
And I said they weren't flashy, and I've told you, an absolute porcupine. Bloody hell, what on earth just happened? They just fully contacted 2 sites. Kung Kung runs in and wins.
I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the EDG. I mean, there's only so many places
players.
he can be at this point.
Right? I don't know if the crowd loves or hates a save,
Yeah,
but they seem thrilled by
sure.
it. They seem absolutely enamored with the idea. Oh, they love a save! Can't get enough.
Easier there. Drone's gonna push them back off the side. And an ultimate now.
Oh, surprised they felt they needed it. I felt it was already lined up, but Kung Kung gonna springboard in, and why not? Meteor deleted, Izu on the trade, but now he's in a bit of a predicament, just kept safe by the smoke. And okay, and Sylvan, oh, free gun, lovely, have a go on that. Ult comes in, this is all getting sloppy, it's all getting messy. It's down to Buzz and Sylvan, at least for T1, as EDG and all that chaos just looks so composed still. They plant their feet, find security, get themselves a plant.
Buzz once again goes over the tripwire, but he was hurt. Yeah, EDG full on holding him. Going up.
Out of there, Buzz barely alive, but makes it away, bounding back towards the A side. But then as a catalyst, Kung Kung just goes on forward, a little too wild, a little bit too far. And Buzz just in panic mode, just punch the ult. How has he gone here?
Just on his own, walked into A main, out into sand. Meteor full clears him and takes him down. And EDG out of sorts in the round. They've seen 4 towards the A side, so they're going to speed up into B. But T1 with Meteor ultimate available on the retake should be everything they need to get back on the board.
And that's a spike held back here. Can't even get the plant fast. Gonna try and...
on the north side
yeah,
too.
you're spot on. There is a look to try and go through tower to try and get the cross, but the cross is... It could be threatened. They know that operator could have been in play! Swing together! All good. Meteor just comes crashing back down to earth. And slow lurk coming into play now as well. Layers upon layers here. Chichu trying to hold the line. Pressure towards CT. It's Smoggy waiting over towards that dice side too. Chichu's got a lot of eyes on him. He tries to fall away for a second, reset the tempo, but T1 starting to build back in, but Smoggy succeeds. Cuts off the approach from Dice, but already Sylvan ahead. But Chichu's reposition might just be heaven sent, but he's been hurt. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Oh my God, Chichu! Out of nowhere! The reposition, perfect!
T1 have walked all the way up on nobody. This guy's way off sides. No one to help him out, so EDG have to speed up on the other.
I don't think Kung Kung needs any encouragement, actually. He's flying through regardless. Stacks gonna get put to bed early. The main danger man would have been Meteor here. Buzz! Oh! 3 big kills! was talking about Meteor. I'm sorry, Buzz. I wasn't familiar with what you could be doing here, but Kung's still alive. Buzz, have you got more for us? Kung forced to pop the ult under pressure. Looking to thrive, Buzz! He looks out of his mind right now, supported by Meteor, but what a round!
Not abandoning the angle, look at the confidence.
He just keeps fighting. Maybe this is that confidence builder, right? Just go in there, get in their faces, remind them who you are, but T1 putting up a fight.
Into the spawn.
There's no way this gives them a window, right?
T1 have given the spike up.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, just nobody. Needs a 1v3 here. Gets the spike, has 40 seconds. He's gonna know where. Stack's in control of this, to keep control of the push through, to buy them time. They have to respect the util on the spike itself. And a 1v1 is not what you want to be giving. Stax needs to do the dance, he does the damage. You're gonna get the defuse. But this is not how you give a window of chance, right? This is not.
But it's certainly improbable, especially now that Buzz has the up back. He's had a very slow start to the map, but ever since...
Nice!
Oh, come on! I was just about to say, ever since he got the up, ever since that one Sheriff...
Give away that there's a player this far up. Kung's off the leash right now. He's behind the wire. They're trying to stun out. Oh! Sylvan saves the day, though! Kung was played in perfectly, but he doesn't get his reward. And Sylvan's still staying alive, dodging around every piece of util. Meteor now digs in deeper. Izu in support. T1's trying to come together now. It's 4 rounds. And they're just going on this one. This feels brazen, it feels bold, this feels mad. Is there any place to be safe? No. EDG storming the gates. Izu trying to play this back in, but lost in the smoke, as is Sylvan. This is madness, but T1 coming out on top here. 3v2. Suddenly, Brimstone ult comes. He's gone away with the reposition, doesn't get spotted. Stacking up now. They want to fight, they want to ball, they want to force their hand. Simon gets one, but one is not enough. T1 closing the gap on the scoreboard. I am petrified. That one round might have given just enough hope to T1.
Looking for timing.
Yeah, feeling like he wants to be influential, or maybe just wants to stay alive more than anything. This is now, ooh, a shot for Kung. Isolating Buzz. The plant is in.
They're opening door, they're trying to put some pressure into main, but Izu has played so far away. He's gonna be such a big problem.
Yeah, Izu down the line could be an issue, but Smoggy aware. Lovely from him, heads upward. Sylvan fights out towards, whoa, Meteor! Relax now, Smoggy. Gonna keep advantage to EDG with the defuse coming in on the second half.
Wild that it comes down to a 1v1. We'll see if EDG can keep shutting Buzz out of these rounds. Apart from the Sheriff, he's been fairly low impact compared to his usual self, but as I say it, are they gonna steal away another eco?
You don't do this, you don't do this. There's no way that you get away with it again, right? We've got 2 Bulldogs, we've got SMGs, we've got util. EDG now, level in numbers as well. Izu gonna be forced back. They're trying to find their fight towards Arcade, but nobody does really well here. Now it feels likely they're up towards the tower side. Kung wants to take the space. He's having a go at it. And yeah, he's gonna get his marked man. EDG, whether the...
But I think the Buzz thing might be real. Again, half his kills just came from the single round with the Sheriff. Kong's
shift gear, but now they want to go, especially with Buzz doing this, right? This is quick. Jichu, life on the line, but he's managing to make it out of the maelstrom pretty much alive until then. Buzz, big, back-to-back damage, takes sight, takes control. T1 there. That's a quick plant. They are instantly on the back foot now.
EDG showing 3 players coming in on the flank. Looks like Simon got cut off by the wall too, so they have to slow down, take their time. And T1 have completely shrunk away from this.
And there's still just the bonus here for EDG, right? But you don't want to see 5 against you. 5 walking out with all that cash, all those prizes. And Sylvan might be the one to stop him before it starts. Big flank, big timing. And a whole lot of players to do some big damage to. Nice between him and Buzz. Now can close? Not this time. No more weapons to be taken away. 4. Found that little drop. Affordable, but now a little uncomfortable. Buzz gonna still just go in for it. Oh, he's hunting him down! But he lets one slip, they don't know about it. Buzz still going, still trying to find his man. He's lost him in the smoke. He's lost him in this complete madness. this. It was Izu in the end to come out of this. A little bit worried that they're walking into a bit of the unknown towards A. So we do have this push up from nobody, but it is just a Sheriff. So Meteor's going to win that one.
It's too readable. Nobody does this all the time. T1's prep is there. They're unfazed by it. Light buy rounds have not been working for EDG.
Simon, nice play from him. Dealt with by Buzz, but I like the idea. Had to make a quick play, but still, this is 4 standing and a plant now on their side. Kung is en route through by Dish, I guess, but that's what they did need. Smoggy now has ult. Suddenly, the site's completely clear.
Just about everyone's got ult. Kung could chuck the rifle over to Chichu and pop the laser hands if he wants to.
They are playing so far off site here. Look how deep T1 are sitting. They are banking on Stacks to be their backbone here. Kung, he's going for it. He's absolutely going for it. They've been taken off the defuse for now.
It's already
forced forward. They have to get back. The molly. You're gonna have the util. Oh!
He just gets it like that.
What a Red Bull clutch for him, though. He'll be over the moon with that, keeping EDG now up to 10, spurring them on forward, but there's a fight! Izu slicing through them, Smoggy and Kung. Where nobody is. It does force the hand now of the other two to start working forward. Peekaboo brings the surprise. Izu just holding the space. Stacks and Sylvan shut down the account. It was down by a fraction before. The money, if you can't see it yet, you'll see it now. It ain't good for EDG. We're down to Sheriffs. We're on Classics.
Let's have some fun.
This is looking like maybe no.
Found EDG going for these flanks. Nobody always pushing out from the south side. The ultimate's being thrown in. EDG are going to get the kill, play the 4v5, but they've only got 3 Sheriffs to their name.
They are actually scrapping for this one. They are actively trying to fight on this with very, very little to their name. Nobody has so many players in front of him. He doesn't get the shot he wants. Nice in the end, but outgunned, outnumbered. T1 trying to come together, but EDG from nothing, making mountains out of molehills. And Meteor about to be outdone. EDG! The odds against them, and it doesn't matter. 11.
On.
Yeah, all good.
But already T1, they're trying to re-clear their south side. They know EDG have to be pushing, and it's Meteor to find the first.
Kung! He's left in bits. Beaten and bruised. He can't make it through the thorns. Meteor holds his ground. They are pouring everything again into this one. Chichu, Simon, nobody. There's not much more you can do. Meteor is just out of this world right now in this round. Chichu and nobody trying to pry these final players out of these positions, but they're well set up. To be able to divide them now would be spectacular. And it doesn't look like it's to be Chichu fighting tooth and nail, giving everything he has. But he has no bullets, he barely has any HP, and he's certainly running damn low on time. T1 taking another step back here at 9-11. Kung, that's the rifle. Gonna be now etched into their minds, but they pick up the pace. Smoggy goes unchecked. There's still a threat here. There's still a big chance here. Good trade, though. Stack's gonna keep it at least on even footing, but Smoggy still in the smoke. T1 this time, isolating the players, and Smoggy not able to make much of that position in the end, as T1 barrel closer. 10 rounds now. Nearly in
Taking some rounds here and there, but it's not like T1 are shocked by the things EDG are doing.
Oh, nobody. What a start. I mean, feels like he's prayed for that one and someone answered that time. But Buzz quick to business. Straight up towards tower here.
This is awkward. No control coming in from the south side. So Buzz just moving forward on the warpath. Nobody still ratting it out on center side, but T1 are knocking down the EDG members.
Spot on, but there's the ult here. I told you it doesn't matter the numbers, it doesn't matter the odds, they're still gonna fight for this. Kung showing you why. Takes away Sylvan, now brings it back to a 2v2, but the spike is down. The time is ticking. Can they find these two players? Stacks, the icon on the side, the young gun of Izu beside him. And now it's all about timing. Izu's trying to stall them out. Buy time! And he takes away Kung's head, leaving Simon in a world of trouble. A 1v2 that he can't find, surely. Tries to make it count here, but he's lost track of Stax. And Stax, the man with the plan, brings... Head first here, looks like. It looks explosive. It looks direct. Smoggy somehow needs to find something. He can't find a thing. Meteor, Buzz coming together in unison, sweeping the site. Nobody irrelevant to outcome. They could finish this with a flourish and make it up to 12 with 5 standing. EDG might have just watched this map slip through their fingertips. And nobody's position revealed. And it's a formality, surely.
In back-to-back maps now, T1 have run the gauntlet in the second half. Pushed it to the finish, and then it's not over.
Now the calm before the storm. The moments before the mayhem. Buzz! The first to draw blood, but Smoggy still stands. Does he get to live? He does. He makes it out of the Inferno alive.
And with the north side destroyed, now EDG stepping into main.
But
Stax takes him down.
Nice try, but they're holding on here. EDG, resilient to the end. Sylvan left in a 1v3 possession.
He wasn't even on the starting 5 roster heading into this event. Could he send them to the finals?
Oh, EDG, Smoggy, so calm. On the attacking side here.
EDG, remember that Buzz was posting up an op on drop a lot.
That's so crisp though. Kind of playing that almost off angle, aggressively shouldering in.
They thought they could get a walk in there. I love this angle from Buzz.
Buzz, this feels a little bit new. I don't think we've seen him do this too often, no. And almost brought it down like a guillotine, but Chichu survives. Nobody now thrives, and they take towards the B site. Surely a plant on the cards here. I don't think much can deny that. We've got a flank far away.
Yeah, and a trip line. That's going to spot out Stax. EDG won't be fooled in this post plant.
That's the man that you need here. Izu? Yeah. No silly ults you were saying earlier. Simon's got one for himself. He's got full utility. Nobody as well has util to play with. This would need a miracle for Izu. And time is not on his side anymore. For EDG, a necessary break from what was an arduous second half. Clawing back in, game on, and it looks like this round over. Izu sprung in the air, EDG striking first in OT. Well, I think we're about to have a 5v5 on B pretty much. Izu, there's nowhere to get up. What's he alive? Oh, he's not alive anymore. Kang puts him in their grave and reminds them who he is. Sends him scattering. Meteor trying to dig in deeper. Kang, he's not letting you in.
It was a great round from EDG, baiting this out completely, and Kong is here so quickly.
He's in the right place. Meteor, I don't know if he actually gets... Yeah, he just sees him on the swing! Meteor gets away with murder. Pop flash, bye-bye. Nobody good trade. Better positioning from Meteor again. Just catching them off. They're dropping like flies. T1 stand tall with the first found.
Really seems like EDG have this wall they can sort of bunker behind if they can manage to get on site. Could give them some advantages, but I love where Buzz has found himself. Overcommitting to the spray, though, and he's just about out of there.
How is he still standing? And Stax is saving the day. T1 look immovable, holding this down. How is he Hopefully we can fix that up for you guys. Oh, that is awful strike card. But Smoggy is going to make it go a bit, but it's easy to close out the round. T1 up to 2. This time, gonna feel threatened here. Cool and composed, and he might catch Kang, and he does wait his time. The bonus looking deadly already. Buzz holding down the corner, nobody there. EDG clawing back in at 3 apiece, but Sylvan's position. Hey, this is the map that he's impressed me the most, playing on this Omen. Oh, right back to business for nobody.
He's just flattened.
Unbelievable.
But this round is awkward now. Meteor's taking the timing to step down into mid. EDG still don't have the sight. Stax's Guardian could do so much work.
Meteor? Does he get a bit of play in this? I don't know.
They think he's Evan.
God, Stax. A moment to shine. He takes away Simon and buys precious seconds. Done and dealt with by Smoggy. But Meteor's position could be everything. Takes away nobody. Knows where Smoggy is. Dodges against the paranoia. The TP. He ain't fooling for it. He's checking right. He's looking left. We know Smoggy ain't moved. He's played a risky game and he might be rewarded. Meteor swings and misses. Smoggy calm under pressure. And there's a threat towards ramp.
Yeah, EDG really want to push these players away. You want to have a nice little cross setup off of the rope, and Kong's not looking at the right direction.
I thought he had the timing right, but Buzz plays peekaboo, coming in from the vents. Now he repositions EDG, gonna find it hard to pin him down here.
It's a weird one, because EDG, the Viper Wall's not really helping them get out into the site or into heaven. They've got to face all these angles.
I thought Chichu found a window of timing, he didn't. He got caught by the Prowler, but nobody still succeeds. The A side looking more vulnerable, but they still have a player by screen.
I think they're wanting to go back over into B, right? Thinking about using a stun maybe into vents. T1 have played so many of these maps to quick flood into sight, so maybe EDG have read the over-rotation, but T1 still have 2 leaning B.
They're in a bit of a fake here, but look at the re-explosion from Stacks, the timing! Oh, he can't control it well enough for the second. Good trade for Smoggy. Sylvan.
Sylvan's a rat.
The TP on site.
30 seconds left.
Oh my god, they have no idea. They're gonna surely come this way. They don't! They turn around, look at the HP on Simon. He's got the spike.
There's only 20
Meteor,
seconds.
He can run, he can stall this out. He just gotta buy time, find a safe position to play from. They've gotta charge at him. 14 seconds. They can't stop. They can't back away. And it's to their death. Meteor holds this down with Izu, and look at the time. It's too little, too late. The blood cannot happen. T1 running the clock. Maybe he can be a difference maker, but his mid-walks have felt very readable. We've already had Izu positioning down there. We've already had a lot of players dealing with it. How smart you are. Okay, EDG. Just go on half buys.
Oh dear. Meteor was trying to bait for the Yoru on the B side, and he just got picked off. And yet, Izu has stepped into the B main space.
Oh my god, the
EDG
3-play
waiting.
stack. That's so sick. But I'm going to be honest, T1, what are we up to on these rounds against half buys, against force buys? God, Smoggy. That's a stunner. Can't do much about.
T1, because T1, right, you've got the Nightfall, you've got the Yoru ult to head into the next round. Very like you come in, play a very weak side of the map, and then a very strong side. And just be perfectly happy going for a retake. I think EDG's mission in this next round. T1 put the Viper's Pit in mid as well, so not giving up on this round just yet.
Thanks for the smoke. Thanks for the kill. Really hard for Izu. Does he have a way out of here? I don't think he does right now, so he's a little stuck on this. And now he's under scrutiny. Cleared. EDG just stormed the site. And they're even fancying a bit more towards CT. You can see it on the minimap there. And they're going to control it. EDG stamping their authority into this round. Meteor, there's nothing more really to achieve here.
EDG are on the hunt. I mean, look at them. They're not slowing down. Take another, why don't you?
Nice.
And that's solid macro from EDG as well, right? Because a little off angle.
Nobody might have heard the crowd get a little excited by that. I'm wondering. Don't matter. Izu got curious himself.
Yeah, Izu's not cold with the op.
No, he looks...
First op kill for the series, no problem.
Yeah, he looks good with this. Ooh, Kong saw a pick. Ooh, he almost got caught on that. Lucky boys, does that catch one or two? I got both of them there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it did. So now they know Buzz is up here, however. He's ready to meet this. I think Chichu's seen him. Oh, maybe not, or maybe it wasn't called out. EDG do trade in well here to keep this at a 3v3.
Oh, and now with the dimensional drift coming in as well, T1 might be able to spot out all 3 players. They've snuck 2 players into backside as well. With only 30 seconds left, EDG are just losing on time.
Not again, right? We've had a couple rounds like this where they've really slowed down, where they've been held back, and Izu lands another. You're not getting up ramp. Find somewhere else to go. You're not coming through heaven. Go have fun elsewhere. He's unsure though, a little bit fidgety with this operator, but he's in the right place again. 10 seconds, where else are you gonna go? Where are you going? Izu! He's sending him down to hell. The second they step towards heaven is 2 more seconds. Oh! Stunning from Izu.
Players ready to attack into A.
Going all in on this. Oh yeah, they are. There's nowhere to hide. Back towards Pillar, I guess, so fight forward. Fight for your life. Buzz takes Kong out of the sky. T1 hold. Sylvan there. Buzz again. T1 not letting him through. There's no access. Meteor tucked in this deep corner.
The Omen ult saw nothing in A main. Meteor has to be ready for it.
Oh, he is. He was locked in on one. Great trade out from Kung, very quick. But now do they expect Izu? As said, a very deep line here. He's going to be forced into a very unfavorable position, trying to find the timing to tuck into the corner, and he does. Evades everything. Oh, they almost line up for him.
They did.
Yes,
Smoggy's down to 4.
That's nothing to play with. And now he's getting surrounded, though. He still wants to fight this out. Tucked in the corner. What are you up to, Kung? What's the plan? To get a trade for Chichu? Maybe. But now a 1v2. How is this working out?
10 seconds.
10 seconds and Stacks. He's playing it so calm. Which is quite bold. And Stacks should be able to get good info on this. That's at minimum 1, maybe 2. Not sure what he's seen yet.
Teleport in. Smoggy has been the hero for EDG.
Yeah, he's the one who stepped up so far. He's going to have to keep climbing at this point. Notes another. Izu closing in. There's 2 on this side. A quick kill from him, but it's back down to a 2v3. The site not quite secure. Spike back in hand, and Izu wants to cook here. Gets himself a different weapon. Spots out the site. What's the plan? Izu wait on the paranoia and take the site back. Take the fight back to them. But Kung adjusts his eyesight. Checks towards CT, finds Sylvan. And yeah, he's getting slippery with it too. Izu good, but not good enough. EDG. Give him a half buy. Put him under.
Oh no.
Timing on this one. He does have an escape plan. Maybe he doesn't want to escape. He's seen enough. Sticks around for one. Dips out of there. Paranoia goes in. Sylvan now fancies his go at it. Would they predict him to be here? They're doing the due diligence, but still, this is tricky. This is tough. That's great from Sylvan. And now it's slippery from Izu. They don't know where he's gone to. They're getting choked out in B main.
EDG are moving back into their Viper. Chichu has lurked into A heaven.
Massive.
And yet Meteor is in mid.
Oh my
Not again!
God, and the patience pays! Meteor with 2! EDG walking to their death.
30 seconds left.
All right, Chichu, you gotta be the hero of the, I'd say round, but maybe even the hour at this point. And what a lovely reposition from Meteor there, and Stacks. He just fancies a go, and that's why 7 rounds now for
It's getting nervous.
Buzz holding down towards heaven. Kung gonna take the first steps, put his life on the line for it, and takes the space. Spots out. What? How did Stacks get that? I do not know. But now Buzz is in danger. EDG breaking down the door, barreling in. Simon and nobody in unison, doing what is needed here.
Paranoia for T1 to work with. Izu now blocked off of the angle. He switches over into the rifle. Here it comes.
Oh my God, Smoggy! Blind, but it doesn't matter. Beginning. Takes straight up towards heaven, and look at B. There's only one player here. There's no one to defend this. The gates are open, but mid is a battlefield.
It's a bit of a mess right now. Buzz staying into hell. They've left Izu up on Raptor. This is a great position for T1 to hold B heaven.
This is crucial for EDG though, right? This is the one, the gap closes that scoreline that gets them back in this game, at least maybe with a chance here, but T1 waiting, Buzz waiting, and he does get contact, swing now in, it's Izu, Stacks, back to back, leaving Chichu barely breathing, and Simon in a 1v3, left, right, it doesn't matter, T1 get the pistol in the second half. 4 players here. This may be a read, but it might be a misread, and the crowd might give away the game. But for now, he's poised, he's patient, and he strikes. He sees it all. He sees another. But Chichu's here. Do they know about Chichu? They now do. Good trades, good positioning. Kung trying to get overhearing time. Nobody fighting for his life as best he can. But still, Kung, there's a time. He could do one of these. The door. T1 deal with him easily. I mean, Meteor just you are getting a little dicey here, but he's just found a bit of cover to play from, but they are hunting him down actively. Support coming in from heaven. It's getting scrappy. Good trades here. Smoggy gonna keep it on there. They're getting wait! T1! They win out on the site! up or show out. He's got to back away. Again, forced off the angle, put in a box, put in his cage, put back to bed, and chased down like an animal. T1, confidence sky high now.
T1 are just unrelenting, hunting them down. EDG keep asking someone else to come to the fore. But now Meteor up in heaven. It's Smoggy every time, Pansy.
Someone help him. Sylvan instantly checks him though, doesn't let him build into the round. Simon, nobody. It doesn't feel like they've got much building here, Sylvan. Putting on a show. And it's down to 1. And they want it done. 11 now for T1. Round.
Simon's here now.
Simon by his side. But that's 5 players. He has to excel, and he's dead. Izu breaks him down, and another. T1, rinse, repeat, and succeed. The site is theirs again. Chichu, nobody, Smoggy. They're a mile away, and 12 rounds is calling.
T1 smell blood in the water. Izu still holding the line, and they are unstoppable.
Oh, unrelenting. Smoggy trying. Try as you might, Smoggy. To walk away with.
T1 are just the masters of their own style. The only team consistently playing the double duelist.
And EDG up for the fight. Trying to show that fire, show that determination, and they're up for it. They're pushing, they keep pushing. But Buzz answers back. You want a brawl? We'll give you a brawl. And Buzz having his moment, his time in the sun. And the one remaining factor, Chichu.
The MVP of the event thus far. Going on a long walk through T1 territory. And there's 2 of the best he's got to take down to keep his team in it.
As the spike ticks, as Chichu steps closer to the site, T1 will feel it in their bones. Positioned perfectly, pressure not on them this time. Second by second, closing in on the thing that they've dreamed of since the very start here. Something of their one!